What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new, and welcome to another Wild vlog. So it's early. It's 5:20 in the morning. We're not headed to the airport, but we are headed to the operating room. So much less traumatic than Kitty's surgery vlog, but both of my children are getting tubes put in their ears this morning, so we're gonna document that for you. Yeah, so Jackson is 3. He has been having ear infections since he's probably like 6 months or so. They've always been in the same ear for him, so he's always had like issues with the one ear. Even when he was a newborn, like he failed his hearing test in that ear, so they just assume maybe his like anatomy is just like not like excellent. But yeah, we've had the threat of tubes with him, but it just like never actually got to the point where we went through with it. And then Ellie is 1, and she started ear infections even sooner than he did. I don't remember how old she was, maybe like 3 or 4 months. She gets them in both ears, and she's resistant to the antibiotics, so several times now we've had to have double doses of antibiotics, and if you're not familiar with them, they're usually on for 10 days, so she'll do like 20 days, and I'm exhausted of the ear infections, of the antibiotics. It's just been craziness. Yeah, so like even like right now, Jackson is on antibiotics because he got an ear infection last week. And then I'm honestly not going to be surprised if we go in there this morning and Ellie has one. They've both been like recovering from a cold, and the doctor knows that. He said that he wasn't concerned about them being sick. He wasn't concerned if they had a runny nose, a cough, a fever, anything like that. He said that the only thing he was concerned about was if they had an ear infection, which he said that it didn't prohibit him from doing the operation, but that their ears tend to bleed, so recoveries can be a little bit less pleasant than if they don't have an ear infection. So but yeah, Ellie's been acting pretty consistent with how she is when she has an ear infection, and she was even digging in her right ear yesterday, so we'll see how that goes when we get there. Yeah, so like I was kind of hesitant to do this for a little while because obviously like didn't love the idea of my children like having an operation, but now I'm kicking myself because I was just uneducated in, you know, what all went down. But it sounds like it's actually going to be pretty simple. So we're not even going to the hospital. We're going to an outpatient surgery center. They are going to have just like a gas mask on that like knocks them out for a little bit. He said it'll take 10 to 15 minutes to do both ears, and they'll be out. So no IVs, no general anesthesia, nothing like that. So yeah, we'll see. He also said that it's not necessarily something that is like a one and done type of thing. So he said on average they'll last like 12 to 18 months, and then the tubes fall out with the idea that, you know, their anatomy has grown and that the fluid will, my dog's attacking my cat, the fluid will drain like it naturally should. So we'll see. We might be doing this again in a year, who knows. But we're up bright and early because the surgery center schedules them from youngest to oldest, which is super nice because, you know, even though they're not going under like general anesthesia, they still have to follow anesthesia procedure. So they weren't allowed to eat or drink after midnight, which they're not up that late anyway. But then they can't eat or drink anything this morning either. And obviously little kids don't really understand that. So it's nice that they schedule them by age. So both of my children are scheduled for arriving at 6:30 this morning. So here we go. All right, we got one little girl. Say hi. Okay. And one little boy. I brought your dragon. Here you go. All right, let's get out of here. Also, he's got a black eye, so that's fun. a bit dark in here. So we're allowed, well, they said each kid is allowed 2 people in there with them, like their parents or whatever. But I guess that doesn't still apply when you bring, I don't know, we can still only bring 2 people with the 2 children. So obviously I'm going, but my husband is going to be out of town traveling for work, so we are on our way to go pick up Mimi. Here comes Mimi. Good morning, Mimi.
Good morning. Hi guys. Hi buddy. He looks less than thrilled.
Oh yeah, he said it's too early to go to the doctor.
I agree,
It's
bud.
still dark outside. We made it. Now I have to call them, I guess, and let them know we're here, and they'll tell us when we can come in. And we go.
Who's that?
There's Allie. We're all checked in, just ready, waiting to go back. Oh, baby girl. She's not having it. We're just waiting for the anesthesiologist to come in now. There's Jackson across the hall. Sorry, honey.
I like the haircut, buddy.
All right. Anything.
Ellie's pretty much over waiting, but it's almost time. Hi. Hi. So Ellie just went back, and now I'm, well, where is he? There he is. Just waiting across the hall with Jackson until she comes out. Ellie's done. The doctor just came in and said that she did really well. She did have fluid in her right ear that he had to drain out. But yeah, she's done. They said I can go back to the recovery room with her in like 15 minutes. And they should be coming for this one next.
You better stay around this corner.
There went Jackson. Hi, bud.
Ellie's crying.
Hi. Good morning. She went to go get him a popsicle. That was his request. This one's having a rough time still. But they moved us to the same room, so that was nice. Ellie saw Jackson's popsicle. She went to go get her one too. Are you happy, girl, now? Got a popsicle.
Hey, buddy.
We're getting dressed and busting out. Alright, I didn't film us leaving because it was kind of a hot mess. They kind of just shoot us right out of there. Nicely. It was nice, but just, we weren't in there very long. So I've got 2 not the happiest little babies. So we're gonna head home. I guess I'll like update you on some stuff when we're there and got our lives together again. All right, we're back home. Say hi, Jackson.
Hi, Jackson.
Guess he said it. Yeah, I don't really, it was kind of a little bit of a blur. Post-op was like super simple. Ellie was a bit of a hot mess. Waking up, she was very, very upset for quite a while, screaming and crying, and yeah, you can tell that she was very confused about what was going on. Jackson literally like opened his eyes up and instantly wanted his blue popsicle he had been promised. So he was whatever. Obviously a little drowsy, but he was okay. The doctor gave us some eardrops that they have to put in. They get 3 doses of it, so tonight and then tomorrow morning and then tomorrow night, and then that's it. We were in and out of there in exactly 2 hours. What are you trying to get? I don't know what's going on. She just needed her snack cup. Yeah, we got there at 6:30 and we were in the car at 8:30. So it was definitely a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I feel like that's it. Now we just hopefully get some relief from some ear infections for at least a year to 18 months. I mean, maybe Jackson will be fine. He'll be big enough that he won't need them anymore. He's 3 and we're still having ear infections, so I mean, I'll cross my fingers for her, but honestly, if I can just have a year without ear infections, like, I'll take that. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye. Say bye. 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 Oh, you got your babies? Also, like, we're acting like nothing even happened, so. Just doing our normal thing. Huh, Jackson? You good? Oh, maybe he's not good. He was like 2 seconds ago.